Hello again, this is Cursive Ken, and I'm here just with another thing that you might want to learn today, or just to refresh in your mind, and that is idioms. Um, I could say they are idioms, but in that sentence I think that worked. So I'm just going to talk about three idioms today. I didn't quite explain what idioms are. So, an idiom is a sentence or a phrase that has a meaning you can't decipher or you can't figure out by knowing the definitions of each word in that phrase. It had putting those words together makes it have a completely different meaning. I recently made a video having to do with the difference between weather outside that you see and whether or not you're going to go to a baseball game. And then I was like, what idioms have to do with weather? And so I came up with these three. The first one is under the weather.
Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get to see you until tomorrow.
Yeah, well, Bernadette's a little under the weather, and my mom's kind of under my dentist.
Okay, so if someone says, let's say you have a plan to go out to dinner with some friends, and they call you 2 hours before, and like, hey, I can't wait to see you. And then you say, I'm a little under the weather. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Well, if you are under the weather or feeling under the weather, that means you're not feeling good. You might be coming down with a cold. Let's say you have a stomach ache, the flu, something like that. So if you say, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Oh, so are you going to make it? And the answer would probably be no. So under the weather means I'm not feeling well. All right. And the second one is to rain on someone's parade. And I want to say this now. Pardon the background because I had to get this in during lunchtime. And yeah, so I'm using my oven, and I think there's like a fan in there that makes a light sound, and I believe my microphone is picking up a lot. I could say, hey, I don't mean to rain on your parade, but the fan in my oven is a little loud right now. Like that's a fair use of of that idiom. Let me turn my phone down just in case somebody like calls or texts me soon. Come on. Beep, 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 beep. Down, 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 down. He doesn't want to do it. Whatever. It's on vibrate. All right, so rain on someone's parade. So if someone said, let's say someone comes in and says, let's see, they say something exceptional. They say something wonderful. Something's going well for them. We just, my team just won a basketball game. And then you're like, well, I don't mean to rain on your parade, but your team, you have a team of adults and you played a team of children. So it's like someone would say, I don't want to rain on your parade if something is going well and they have to introduce some information that is some sort of negative, right? When else would somebody say, I don't want to rain on your parade, but let's say, I have tickets to the football game at the stadium, it's an outdoor stadium. And then you go, yeah, I don't mean to rain on your parade, but the weather is bad. And they're still going to play, but you're going to have to bring an umbrella or something like that. And quite literally, to rain on someone's parade, it could be the same as having a parade, and everybody's like, "Yay!" And it just start, and then you hear you hear the thunder, and then it starts pouring rain. Like, really? Okay, so that's kind of the feeling the person might get. The third one is it's raining cats and dogs.
So, Tropical Storm Willie is going to be with us at least until Monday. It's going to rain cats and dogs, folks, so don't step on a poodle.
It's raining cats and dogs. That just, for that person that was going to the football game, if somebody says, "Hey, man, it's raining cats and dogs out there," they're just saying it's heavily raining, like it's raining so hard. The heaviest rain I've been in was in Florida, where I couldn't see maybe 150 feet. Yeah, I couldn't see that far, and it was. I don't know if somebody was driving in that. I don't even know how they would make it through there. And it's not. I should cut it here, but yeah, I'm not going to go into where this was first. Who used this first, what it's in reference to. I'll just leave it at that. All right. Well, thanks for sticking around, and I like this to be kind of a conversation, even though it's just me and a computer screen. But eventually, I would want to interact with people so they can bring up, well, what about this, and then we can, just kind of talk through what that means in English. Yeah, just so the understanding is like at a cultural level of what goes on at least in the U.S. usage of English. Because I've visited some other countries that where their national language is English, but I haven't lived anywhere for an extended period of time where the national language is English. So anyhow, you have a good old time. I hope to see you back soon.